Royal Roads University acknowledges that the campus is located on the traditional lands of the Kasapsan and the Lekwungen ancestors and families, who have lived here for thousands of years.
There's just hundreds of examples through history of organizations thinking, oh, we're going to do something for efficiency, or we're going to do something for whatever reason, and they don't consider the employees. Somehow when people get into management, they lose sight of that. So remembering that human side of business is very important. My name is Frances Jorgensen. I'm a full professor here at Royal Roads, also an organizational psychologist by trade. I'm an action researcher. Action research is a branch of research that basically says we take theory and we go out and try to put it into practice. I've been in somewhere 300 plus organizations in my career, and I love to see what happens when I go in and see, there's a problem and they need help, and I use my academic knowledge to help solve those problems. For a long time, organizations have been trying to reduce absenteeism, people calling in sick, because it's very expensive. And that's really encouraged people to show up when they shouldn't be coming. If you wake up and you have a headache and you think, oh, it'll go away and I really need to go to work, and then it just keeps getting worse and worse, and you think you can manage, and maybe you trip and fall or do something else that you wouldn't have done if you had all your faculties and you were feeling better. We originally looked at some data on people who worked in fast food restaurants and the incidence of spilling hot oil on themselves and things like that. Tangible things increased if they were suffering from migraines or other illnesses. What that must be for, the breadwinner or whatever who says that, I have a choice between getting paid to buy groceries or maybe I'll get fired if I don't go to work, and just thinking that's a real difficult position to be in. 99% of my teaching is MBA students, so they've already got good jobs, management and senior management positions in top organizations. So I have a great rapport with them because they're in the companies working on the kinds of problems that I'm teaching about. We just had a great class this morning on diversity and inclusion and talking about what some of these big companies are doing, but is it just lip service, or are they really making a difference? I really like to believe that I'm kind of help laying the foundation for that. If we can have these difficult conversations and we talk about the way things are and the way that we would want them to be or wish they would be, and then we talk about, so how do we bridge that gap? Where do we go from here? We've got to find what makes us happy and keeps us healthy, and if we're all doing that for ourselves and for each other, then I think the world would be better. And that's very rewarding.